Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P day trade setups for today at S&P 500. So just starting off on the weekly chart, and we're busy building a weekly bar, which is not very pretty for the bulls actually. So you can see we had the gap, well, the weekly gap up. We've come down and we flirted around the gap for a while, and then going into close last night, we had a pretty strong move to the downside. So there is a weekly level here which I would expect us to find some buyers at. And two things you need to bear in mind here on the weekly. The first one is we didn't get a weekly close above this level. We have gapped above it, but we haven't got a weekly close above it. And this second level hasn't been tested. So 35.56 is the one level, and 35.91 or 92 actually is the second level. So if we come down to the daily, and you'll see we have had a fairly strong daily close, but still in an upward trend. But just looking at those last couple of bars, I suppose there's a lot of confusion here. Okay, now I'm still of the opinion we're looking for opportunities to buy. Thought we had one yesterday, but that fizzled out, so we're looking for the next opportunity. Okay, and that's pretty much the moral of my story at the moment. So let's get down to the 3 hour. So we're back in this area of congestion, and just put a block here. We're back in this zone that we broke out of, and it does make sense. We haven't really tested these breakouts yet, and especially this level here, this weekly level of 35.56. So you can see how we flirted with it there, just sort of in the middle of that zone, and we're now back on that area. So this at the moment is my next line in the sand. Okay, just get rid of the box, and we'll have to wait and see what transpires here. The other thing about the 11 hour is we did have a breakout of a wedge, but that's failed now. So there's the breakout. You can see the breakout plus a retest, and then we promptly just reversed down. What we've also done in the process, though, is to break out the bottom of the channel, and you can see we're trying to test it at the moment, and the sellers are still coming in. Okay, so I think for me, just to wait for the US Open, probably not even going to bother with the Europe Open at the moment, but just to have a look in this area here, because there may be some opportunities that are going to brew in this area. What we may end up happening as well is just wrong line. Just have a wider channel. I'm just going to do that. Okay, so chart's getting a bit messy now, but that may also happen as we have another squirt down and buyers come in down here at 35.16. Okay, I suspect this sideways motion is going to continue. There's so much noise about the vaccine at the moment that we're bouncing around all over the place. Pharmaceutical companies claim they have a vaccine, we bounce a little bit, and then we announce that we've got millions more cases, and then we move in the opposite direction. So uncertainty is going to stay with us, I think, for the rest of the month by the looks of things. And normal structure that's breaking out is not really transpiring at the moment. Okay. So the other thing to bear in mind is this range here. That target has pretty much been done. There you go there. So this next level is the range target. So we're kind of hovering on that. So that's definitely the area for me to be watching. Okay, obviously not during the Asian session. We'll wait for the European session to see what's going to transpire. But personally, I think what you need to do is keep that level in, keep that level, and that one, and forget about any diagonals at the moment. Okay, so that's kind of the strategy for me at the moment. I am looking for buying opportunities here. If we don't get one here, then definitely looking at the bottom end of this range. But yeah, there's actually nothing really happening at the moment. You can see consolidation, squirt up, consolidation, squirt down. So probably consolidation for a while, and then either back into this range or back into this bottom range here. So that's kind of the scenario that I see brewing at the moment. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me today. Just before we go, just have a quick look at the 15 minutes. You can see this meltdown was in the close. So we came back to test the bottom of the range here, started bouncing off the bottom of the range, and then the last 45 minutes of the session we entered into a meltdown. So not going to read much into it at the moment. I think we are range bound, so I'm not going to panic at the moment. Just keep watching it closely and we'll see what transpires. But I think you're going to find some buying opportunities somewhere in this area for a move back to the top of the range. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today on the SP. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.